Morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. Today is Wednesday, September 12th, 2018, and I know usually I've been doing these on Mondays, but this week that didn't work out. So rather than skipping the week, I decided to be here on Wednesday. So thank you, all of you who have been watching since I first began back, I think it was in June when I started. And for those of you who might be new, this might be your first time, welcome. Thank you for being here. My name is Lisa Espinosa, and the focus of my work is to help people connect with their soul's guidance so that they can evolve their career, their life's work. And that might look different for everybody. You might have a job right now that you actually you do like, you don't feel like you're meant to be somewhere else, but your soul is guiding you to be bolder, to be more authentic, to bring some change into your current job. Or you might be feeling like you're meant to go in a whole different direction. Or even perhaps you have retired and you know that you still have more to share with the world. So wherever you are, and I might have not named your specific example, but wherever you are, welcome. Thank you for being here. And I want to say, even though my focus is career, certainly, there's so many aspects to us. So even as you focus on career, you will find that all of these teachings, that connecting with your soul, overlaps into every part of your life, right? Your relationships, your health. So in the end, it's all one. But definitely my gift, my soul's calling, is to help people share their gifts with the world. So a couple of things that I will have, more like announcements afterwards, but I want to make sure and say this. I definitely want to continue with the Facebook Lives for sure. And at the same time, as I was looking at my events coming up in the fall, I recognized that I have a lot happening, and I'm super excited about that. I'm super excited and grateful for that. So what that means is that I might just have to be a little more spontaneous about the Facebook Lives. I don't know that I can say for sure right now that it'll be every Monday. It might be on a Wednesday. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to, I love doing these. These don't feel like a burden at all. And at the same time, I want to make sure, and it's actually connected to today's teaching, that I'm allowing myself the space to really have time for my soul and listen and receive so I can share more with others. And just to be really transparent, Sunday I taught a class and I loved it at Beverly Yoga. So it was the first women's circle. And I recognized when I got home, I wasn't feeling exhausted, but I was feeling like, Monday, I need to kind of go inward a little more. And which is why I didn't do the Facebook Live on Monday. And so I recognized that about myself, and I don't teach those classes every Sunday, but there's a lot coming up. So I just wanted to share that with you so you know, but also I want to model that for you, because one of the most important teachings, which connects to today, is that we absolutely, our priority is to our soul's time. Hey Jill, hey Adilene, yes, hello. So today's teaching that I want to share is one that I talked about really early when I started the Facebook Lives, and I've written about it and I talk about it all the time. But it really came to me again as I connected this morning and before the Facebook Live, was the principle of slowing down to speed up. And really, it sounds so counterintuitive, right? When you want to, and when I say speed up, when you want to accelerate your spiritual journey, when you want to accelerate, your life's purpose, feeling that your default is a feeling of joy and peace and abundance. That doesn't mean that you never get triggered. Of course you do. We all do. But that you have the tools, the confidence, the maturity, the spiritual maturity to not stay in that stuck place, to come back to your joy and your flow much faster than before, much quicker. So that's what I'm talking about, speeding up, right? And it might be very practical. You might be in a career where you want more clients, or you want to write your book, or you want to reach a wider audience, whatever it is. So of course we have those parts of us that want to get there so quickly. And So it's counterintuitive to say that in order to actually get to your destination faster, you need to slow down. Doesn't make logical sense. But the wonderful thing is that our soul does not operate in the realm of logic and intellect. It's much higher than that. It operates in the intuitive, wise, timeless space. So when you want to get to a destination quicker, you actually have to make time for your soul. You actually have to prioritize slowing down. And I don't mean that you have to, neglect your family or your life. I understand we all have so much going on, right? But absolutely, this does mean that you have to create those daily pockets of time, those daily rituals where you are receiving from your soul, where you are prioritizing, where you're pausing. And the really wonderful thing is that the more you do this, the less time you need. So what I mean, and hi Maggie, hi George, is that if you never do this, if you're just going, and I've certainly been there, trust me, it might, when you pause, you might need a lot of time. And by a lot, I mean 30 minutes, an hour, to really relax and really unscatter your mind and energy, because you've been going so much. But once this becomes more of a habit, a practice that you do daily, then you don't need as much time every time. Then you can have a minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and they can be really powerful because you're feeding yourself throughout the day. So I want to share that with you because, I have 5 children now. Of course, they're growing and they're, one just graduated college, like, oh my gosh, 2 graduated college a few months ago. So I don't have little babies, but they still require a lot of support and help. And I have, my son who's in high school, and I have a lot of things going on. My life is full. So it would be very easy to just kind of say, well, that slowing down is fine if you have nothing else going on. But actually, and I heard this once before speaking about meditation, but it's the same idea for connecting with your soul. Connecting with your soul is more important when you are busy. It's more important, more needed. It will help you the most when you are busy, when you feel like you don't have time for it. That's exactly when you need to make time for it. Hi, Lorenza. So slowing down to speed up, right? That's where we're at. And when we do the inner journey today, the question that you are going to ask your soul is, where is your soul guiding you to slow down? Where is your soul guiding you to slow down, and how? And again, I want you to understand that your soul knows you. Your soul knows your responsibilities, knows who you are taking care of, knows that you don't exist in a vacuum. So your soul is not going to give you suggestions that are going to create harm to people in your life. It would never do that. It's not going to suggest something that is going to keep you stuck. It wants to liberate you. So today, yes, when we go inside, it'll be that question, like, beautiful, so where are you guiding me to slow down? And remember that wherever it's guiding you to slow down, that actually means that's the place where you are getting ready to speed up. That's the place where you are getting ready to just whoosh, fly and shine and really just kind of explode in the best sense of that word. So if you get a little triggered and you're like, oh, it's telling me to slow down in this, but I really want to speed up, understand that if your soul is saying, hey, slow down here, it's because your soul knows that's a really important part of your life. And you are meant to share so much of your medicine in that area. And it wants to save you time. It wants to make sure that you don't repeat same patterns from before. It wants to make sure that your offering is as beautiful and as refined as it can be. It wants to make sure that you are taken care of and that you don't say yes to something that later you're going to be like, why did I say yes to that? It was another detour, right? So I want to understand that. And hey, Amy. So again, slowing down to speed up. And I want to tell you, I have been talking about this for a few years now, and talk about it with my clients, teach it in my coaching group, and I still absolutely catch myself forgetting. So I taught in one of these calls, I think I talked about we teach what, or I think I wrote it as a blog, we teach what we are meant to learn. So I definitely am not an expert. I definitely forget. But that's, I teach it as I learn it, and as I teach it, I learn it more deeply. That if I want to accelerate, if I want to go at the pace that my soul is calling me to, then I absolutely need to listen and make that space to hear it. And I, for one, have a very strong understanding that there are certain lessons I don't want to keep learning. That I'm like, how many times do I need to learn that if I just go, I'm going to get sick, or that I'm going to get resentful, or that I'm going to make a decision that I'm going to regret? I've learned that lesson many times. Hello, Lynn. And I really am ready. And I keep telling my soul this, I'm ready. I don't want to use up more of my precious time learning that lesson. And I say that without judgment, because I know sometimes we just do, but I do. I want to say, beautiful soul, like I want to share more of my light, of my soul's medicine. I don't want to spend time learning the same lesson over and over and over. And by the way, just to be clear, sometimes we have a part that can keep us stuck learning the same lesson over and over, because it's afraid of what will happen when you actually listen to your soul's guidance. It's afraid, it's like that Marianne Williamson poem, right? That it's like your soul, not your soul, but your parts might be more afraid of your magnificence, more afraid of you actually having time, listening to your soul's guidance and stepping into a leadership role, so that you might just allow yourself to be stuck and repeating the same lesson over and over and over. As uncomfortable as it is, it's familiar. So this teaching today, and all of the work that I do, is focused on helping you and helping me wake up and really step into our power and into the level that we are being called to share our soul's medicine. So we are going to do our inner journey. So wherever you are, sitting, standing, lying down, I want to remind you that these are recorded, so you can go back and listen to them again, and I'll actually have an announcement about that afterwards as well. And if you want to have a journal with you to just jot down things that come, feel free to do that. And again, you can always go back in the recording and do that as well. So wherever you are, let's go ahead and just close your eyes if you can do that. You just close your eyes, taking some nice, beautiful inhales and exhales. And bringing your awareness down to your hips, right? Your hips, your legs, your feet. And visualize those beautiful roots of light that are going down your legs, out the bottoms of your feet, deep into the earth. Imagine that in your mind you can see those roots, see how deep they go, how broad they go, how expansive they are. And imagine that they are connecting to the roots of everyone who connects with this call, whether they are watching live or they watch the recording at a later time. So in your mind, see this beautiful network of roots. These are the roots that are going to help anchor and ground this experience for you, so that it can actually create change in your life. So then breathing in that beautiful earth energy flowing up your legs, up to your pelvis, up your torso, all the way to the crown of your head. You are just infused in this beautiful earth energy. And then bringing the palms of your hands right over your heart center. And if you haven't done this before, just flatten the hands, palm center, heart center. Breathing into your heart, remembering your heart is the entryway to your soul. And just letting your soul know you are here. You are open and ready to receive your soul's guidance and love, your soul's wisdom and healing. And as I always remind you, release any pressure to get any specific details right now. You might, but it might happen later. So in this moment, just enjoy this time with your soul. So in this space, visualize your soul however it shows up for you. She might show up in front of you, or he, or no gender. This beautiful soul guide, soul being in front of you. Or you might just sense it as a light in your heart. However your soul connects is perfect. In this space, imagine that you are looking at a TV screen. You're looking at this beautiful TV, this big, widescreen TV, so crisp and clear. And there, with your soul, you're watching this TV, you're looking, you're going to turn on this channel. And it's the channel of your life. So you turn it on, and with your soul, you're watching an overview of your life. You're amazed at all of the beautiful parts of your life. Your family, your work, your health. Remember, your soul sees all of the beauty, so your soul is showing you things that maybe you don't even notice. Maybe you have forgotten to be grateful for, but you notice, wow, look at all of this that I have created so far in my life. And then your soul changes the channel. And this channel is your future, your destination. And for now, we're going to stop it at 2018, so December 31st. This is the channel that shows you where you are going. And you might just see beautiful light, beautiful glitter, nature. But also start to notice that your soul is showing you some specifics. Perhaps your soul is showing you looking very relaxed and peaceful and confident. Perhaps your soul is showing you teaching some classes, writing, working on your writing, sharing your expertise in some way. Whatever it is, notice how you look so happy, you're so fulfilled and relaxed. And just take a moment to look at this channel that represents your future, and ask your soul to show you anything it wants to show you. So we will be in silence. And just watch whatever images, color, whatever shows up. And it's okay if not much shows up right now. Just watch for a few moments. And as you watch, if there's a request that you have, if you know that you want more joy, more peace, more abundance, more space, more friends, more art, more dance, more writing, more clients, whatever it is, just go ahead and let your soul know that as you see this channel that represents your future. And let's take a moment to send light and love to this scene of your future in December. How beautiful it is. So now you switch back the channel. Now you switch back the channel to your life now. And you're asking your soul, beautiful soul, where do I need to slow down so that I can make it to that future that you just showed me? So beautiful soul, where do I need to slow down so that I can speed up? So that I can have more joy and fulfillment, so that I can be in that place you just showed me. And watch what comes up in this channel. What does your soul show you? It's okay if it's not clear right now. It will become clear. But ask again, where do I need to slow down? Again, where do I need to slow down? One more time, where do I need to slow down? And now your soul, who knows you so well, is going to send you healing for any fears that come up. If there's any fears, any doubt, any worry, any anxiety that comes up for you about slowing down or about anything, just take a moment right now to receive from your soul. Notice how your soul is sending you all of this light and healing, and just open to receive. And you can keep your hands over your heart or open them wide if that helps you to be in a more receptive pose to receive your soul's light right now. Thank your soul. Just say thank you, thank you, thank you. And then finally, as we get ready to close this journey, bringing your hands to prayer pose in front of your heart, seeing that TV start to get ready to dissolve into soul space. But your soul also guiding you to notice that perhaps there's some channels that you're ready to delete. Perhaps there's some people, some relationships, some situations in your life that you don't need anymore. So just notice if anything comes up as you think of that. Sending light to that TV as it goes into the light. And we bow to each other and to our own beautiful soul, and to everyone watching this recording. And we close this inner journey with a namaste. Namaste, everyone. And as you feel ready, take some deep breaths. Feel the earth under your feet. Reconnect with your roots. Perhaps your arms overhead. Stretch, shake, whatever you need to do. Whew. And as you get yourself back to this space, I'm going to burn some sage. And if you have some sage, you might want to have some in these Facebook Lives as well. But I'm sending you this beautiful energy as we close that. So as I said, really trust that your soul will continue to speak to you today, will continue to offer you guidance about what we just talked about. And feel free to watch it again. So I have a couple of announcements, and I also have some cards. I have like 5 decks here, so I don't think I'm going to pull from each one, but we'll see. We'll see. So a couple of things. One is, if you haven't connected with me before, go to my website, lisaespinosa.net. That's all S's, LISAESPINOSA.net. And you can read more about what I do. You can read my blogs. The top blog is all about the retreat that is coming up on the 28th at the center in Palos Park, Illinois. It's a Women's Day retreat. There are still openings, so you can read all about it there. I also, if you're interested in booking an appointment with me, if you're thinking, I want more help with this, you can go to the Start Here page and read about how to schedule a free 1-hour session with me. And there is an application process, but you can look at that. And I also want to share that I do have a Reiki for Your Career program. That's 3 sessions. You can read that on, I think the tab is called like mini programs or something. If perhaps you just feel like I'm ready to do that, I'm ready to kind of invest time and energy in that. The other thing I want to share is that I'm in transition right now with my business. I mean, super exciting. It's all good. I did hire an assistant. Some of you knew that I was in the process, and I'm so thrilled. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And she is, because, I'm at the point in my business where I want to do more things like this. I want to do more Facebook Lives. I want to do more teachings. I have all these meditations I want to create. I want to work on, these other creations I'm being called to create, and I can't because I have so many administrative tasks to do. So I know you're probably like, why am I sharing this? Well, I'm sharing this because, because that's an important teaching in itself, to know when you need help. So I hired a lovely, beautiful woman who's helping me with that. And that's going to allow me to be more present for you. So you will see a couple of changes happening, which will be good. My Facebook page has been good, but I don't know about Facebook, so she's helping me optimize that, so I'm easier to find. And also all the Facebook Lives, this is how this connects to you, I'm going to put on my YouTube channel. Well, she's going to do that. So that way, when you go on my YouTube channel, you can see all the Facebook Lives, you can see a little summary of what they each include, and you can just go back and instead of scrolling through my Facebook page, you can go back and see like, hey, I want to do a meditation about slowing down to speed up, or I want to do a meditation about, being vulnerable and tender, and so all of that. So that is coming, so I'm excited to share that with you. Also, the Reiki training is coming in October. So those of you who have done it before, if you want to do it again, and when I say that, I don't mean it as a joke. Like, really, people have taken them more than once, and you get a 50% discount. And just every time you do it, you receive it deeper. And I've evolved from last October. I've learned so much more. So there's always something new you learn. You receive other attunements, and you just receive it at a deeper way. And I also give kind of a certificate that shows that you have additional professional development. So just so you know that. And if it's your first time, go to the Beverly Yoga Center website under offerings and read all about it. There is a payment plan if you're interested in taking that, and you can always email me directly to ask questions. So, the other thing that my lovely assistant is working on is she's updating my events page. My events page on my website, oh my gosh, I can't keep up with it. But now you will be able to go and, for now at least, see all of the beautiful, lovely events that are coming the next few months. Some of them are talks at the center and Willowbrook and Highland Park if you're in the north side. The Lady of Guadalupe celebration, it's evolving this year. It's not just a gathering, it's a celebration. So that date will be on there. There's just a lot of things coming up. And so you can just always go to my events page and look there. So this is in the process. It should be done this week. So let's do the readings for today for you. So I'm so excited. So as you know, I'm an Oracle card collector. I actually have 4 Oracle cards on my wish list on Amazon that I want to get. I know, it's amazing. But I'm going to pull a Soul Woman card for you, and then I will be guided to see what else I am. And so with the Oracle cards, these are all just another way for your soul to speak to you, right? And I want to say, whenever you watch this, if you watch this tomorrow or a year from now, this reading is still good. It's still good for you, right? So I'm asking, what message do you have for all of these beautiful people who are watching this now or at a later time? What do you want them to know? So let's see. Ta-da! Whoa, jeez. Okay, more wanted to come. Okay, so what does your soul want you to know? The unknown. I bow to the infinite intelligence of the cosmos and my next steps are revealed. So here we go, my dears, the unknown. So let me tell you about this card. I'm very familiar with this card. This card actually goes great with our slowing down to speed up. This is like your soul saying, I've got your back. I know you want to know the whole picture. I know you want to know the whole blueprint, but that would actually freak you out because I know how much you are able to do and you might not know it yet. So this is telling you, slow down. Your soul will tell you the next step. And when you take that next step, the next one will be revealed. That's what this is. It's like, enjoy the journey. It's not that your soul's trying to punish you or say, no, I have secrets from you. No, it's your soul saying, I want you to enjoy this journey. So I'm going to show you one step. And when you take that step, the next step is going to come. And it might be a little step. It might have been watch this Facebook Live, or it might be go to this class, or go to this meeting, or take a walk, or whatever it is. And when you do that, the next step will come. All right, so we got that. Beautiful. I highly recommend this deck, by the way. It's called Soulful Woman Oracle. Okay, I'm being guided to see, what are you being called to surrender? The surrender deck. And surrender is not a scary thing. We associate it with something bad, but it's not. It's like, what are we being called to lay down? What burden are we being called to lay down? Or what are we being called to just immerse ourselves in, right? So let's see, what is the message for today? Beautiful. I don't think we've gotten this one. Surrender your fear of intimacy. Wow. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Look at this picture. Now on here, it's a romantic, it's got male and female. That might resonate with you. If that resonates, then that's the message. But this is in every area of your life. And because we're specifically talking about career and how you share your light, this is a huge one. So anywhere where you're afraid to be more open, to open your heart and be seen for more of who you are, this is what it's saying. It's like release those blocks to your heart. Even if you, I'm not saying, even if you are a really open-hearted person, and all the women who are drawn to me are, nobody's like this cold, distant person. But this is your soul saying, there is one area, and I love what Jill is saying, intimate with my soul. That might be it. There is one area where you're holding back, where you are still have this little wall, and your soul saying, open it. And it might be like Jill is saying, just open to your soul, be intimate with your soul. It might be more intimate with your clients in a professional way, of course, but be more intimate in your offering, showing the real you. So there's that. And intimate in your partnerships, right? So there's that. And let's see. Okay, well, I just have to go for the unicorns. Unicorns! I'm totally vibing with unicorns. And unicorns, I want you to know, are all about purity, innocence, about shining your light. And also think of the unicorn, right? It's aligned. It's always aligned. It's tuned in. So let's see, what does this deck have for you? What do you have? Beautiful unicorns. And it's, whew. I don't know how long this is going. I might be going way over 30 minutes. I'm not sure. Oh, beautiful. Cycles. It all matches. Everything has its right time. How honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. So this totally goes with slowing down to speed, right? Honor your cycles. Here you go. Get that beautiful unicorn. So again, honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. And we had the new moon on Sunday, new beginnings. Also your moon cycle, if you're a woman and you menstruate, it's also important to connect with that as well. But here we go. Everything has its right time. Trust that you don't have to rush, that you don't have to go super fast or you're going to miss out on something. Really, this is it. And at the same time, don't become stagnant, right? Both of those are really important. All right, my dears. Well, that was so lovely. I have so much fun with you, and thank you. And please spread the word. Let people know about these Facebook Lives. And I'm excited to connect with you in however way I will connect with you next. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Bye, everyone. Bye. Thank you.